This show is produced by the Harwood Podcast Network.
Today I'm baking this delicious apple cake, and it features the Pollen Ranch Divine Desserts Pollen Spice Blend. Now, if you'd like to get more information on Pollen Ranch and all their products, just go to their website at www.pollenranch.com. If you'd like to follow along with the recipe while I'm baking it, grab your smartphone and scan the QR code here on the screen, and the recipe will pop right up for you. I'm going to start by getting my pan ready. I'm using a 13 by 9 pan. I'm going to give it a quick spray with some baking spray. Then I'll take 4 large apples and I'll peel them, core them, and chop them into a medium chop. Then I'll place the chopped apple in a large bowl, and to that I'll add a cup of sugar, a cup of chopped nuts, and 2/3 of a cup of melted butter. I'll mix this together and then add 2 beaten eggs and 2 teaspoons of vanilla. And then I'll want to mix this together. Now for the dry ingredients, in a small bowl, I'm going to add 2 cups of flour, 2 teaspoons of baking soda, 2 tablespoons of Divine Desserts. Divine Desserts has an amazing blend of spices, not only their fennel pollen, but some dried orange peel, cinnamon, nutmeg, ginger. You can use this in place of cinnamon in any recipe. And a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Then I'll use a small whisk and whisk these ingredients together. It's time to add our dry ingredients into our apples and mix this until it's just combined. I'll place the batter in the pan and use my spatula to press it out to the edges. I've preheated my oven to 350 degrees, and I'm going to let this cake bake for about 45 minutes. At that point, I'll take a toothpick, place it in the center, and if it comes out clean, then I know that the cake is baked through. Now, while the cake is cooling, I want to make an orange cream cheese frosting to go on top. So in my standing mixer, I have my whisk attachment on. You could use a regular hand mixer if you'd like. I have 8 ounces of cream cheese that I'll put into the bowl, along with 1/4 cup of butter that I've taken out of the refrigerator. I'm going to cut it into some cubes and pop that in with my cream cheese, and I'm going to let that start creaming together for about a minute. Now, once the butter and the cream cheese comes together, I have 2 cups of powdered sugar. Now, I don't sift my powdered sugar because I find that the whisk attachment on my mixer makes it nice and smooth. But if you find that your powdered sugar tends to be very lumpy when you mix it, do feel free to sift it. But I am going to add the 2 cups of powdered sugar to my bowl, along with 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Then I picked an orange out of my garden, and I'm going to take the zest off of that orange, and I'll add that to the bowl. I'm going to let this mix on a medium speed for about 1 minute. Then I'm going to stop and scrape down the bowl. Many times some of that powdered sugar has sort of flung to the sides. We want to get that mixed in. And then I'm going to put this on a high speed and let it whip for about 2 minutes until the frosting is nice and fluffy. Now, once the cake is totally cool, I can take and spoon the frosting on. And then I'm going to use my little offset spatula. I'll spread that frosting all the way to the edges and across the top of the cake. And now for a little taste. Really moist cake. You can taste the Divine Desserts spice in it. It's just this really interesting kind of complex flavor. It's got an earthy kind of cinnamony quality to it. And when you pair it with the orange peel and the icing, it's really, really good. Be sure to check out all of the Pollen Ranch spice blends. They're a great way to add amazing flavor to your cooking. Now, if you'd like to try this apple cake at home, just go to our website and go to the Sweet World show notes, and I'll have the recipe there for you. Don't forget to join us on Facebook, and as always, if you have any questions or ideas for me, please send me an email. I'll see you next time.